Schreiber of Luxembourg has won that in the centre. She's wearing the white, fluorescent yellow and navy blue. Up onto the mud. Off we go. And what is this course about, Jeremy? Because we can see a little bit of mud and there's quite a few little hills here.
Yeah, this course is one. I mean, when it has precipitation like this, it is very slick. As you can see, the riders already having trouble there.
At the back of that front group, you had Anna Kay. Fem van Empel is up the front with Annemarie Wurst. And the rider at that best start there, Marie Schreiber. Some big names in this front group already.
This one, they've definitely got some rain overnight, and they've got some proper cyclocross conditions already, as Denise Betsema and Schreiber, as well as Sanne Kant, they're coming across trying to keep that second group intact.
7 minutes 31 for lap one then. And a gap of 6 seconds to Schreiber.
But you won last week in your first race. How are the legs today?
Cyclocross, het is wel mooi, het is leuk om te zien. En het is al heel snel spannend vandaag, hè, wat met Fem van Empel is gebeurd.
We think it was going to be a
spannende wedstrijd
fast day, but of course the weather's changed.
Hopen dat Betsema kan aansluiten en dat we met 2 vandaan kunnen komen.
We'll be looking at Betsema.
Dankjewel, Jurgen.
That makes sense, you know, proper Belgian there, speaking so quickly. I'm impressed that you're able to do that translation so fast. But yeah, proper there, and this is Betsema now with number 2 on her back. I think he was saying, just maybe if I got it right, Rob, just a problem for Betsema in the beginning, and now trying to make her way across. Yeah, it is very good news. We want to see the top riders come over to the World Cup, and there's even a bit of a penalty now if the riders aren't coming over. Of course, there was always, you know, points and things that they wouldn't be making, but in this case, it's also, you know, really great to just see that the riders are more enthusiastic about the internationalization, the traveling outside of just, you know, Benelux region to be able to come over and do these races. But as these riders come through now, about 15 minutes in, it's looking like maybe Betsema can come across. It's not determined yet, but she is finding her pace after that first lap mishap.
End of lap 2 for Denise Betsema there, and she's going to have a 19-second or 20-second, pardon me, on that graphic. We're getting delay to Van Empel and Wurst. Then you have Schreiber and Kant. They're going to be at over 30 seconds, and it's been decided that we're going to have a 6-lap race today. So a third of the way through the race, these are the standings. Top 5 on your screen, and then a group of 3 coming across, including Aniek van Alpen. She's in the middle there in the red jersey. It was going well in training last week.
Ze gaat nu wisselen. Alleen ze heeft geen materiaalstukken. Het is gewoon zorgen dat het allemaal weer vers blijft en dat we geen stukken kunnen rijden.
Dankjewel, Camille.
Graag gedaan.
It is a bike change. So the Sweek fans are out with the flags ready for the next race. The men's race will follow later on this afternoon. We'll have that live for you. And again, there's more cross coming up later on as well, Jeremy.
Itself will be calling that race as well, and yeah, we've got plenty more cyclocross for the rest of the winter, but just finishing up the road season and cross is already starting to creep in, so yeah, it's going to be a lot of cyclocross this fall and winter. We're looking forward to it.
Fantastic news. We love to see it, as we also see Sanne Kant approaching, and this was 2 groups, remember. It's now forming a group of 5. Halfway through the race, 22 minutes in, it's Fem van Empel, and this now is the time gap back to Annemarie Wurst. Let's get it. Counting in seconds, it's going to be 6 seconds, 6 to 7 seconds from Fem van Empel to Annemarie Wurst. So it's game on at the front, and it looks at this stage like being a race for the win between these two, Jeremy.
You want to believe that Betsema can come back, especially if any of these riders have a mistake. You know, Annemarie Wurst has been in and out of the pits. Fem van Empel's not, you know, immune from that. She could have a problem or a slip out or something like that, although she does look very much in control. This course early on in the season with so many big ruts and steep sections, you know, you could overcook a turn or have a mechanical or a problem.
We hebben net Annemarie Wurst zien wisselen op Rino's.
Wellicht dat bring this race back together.
Met Fem van Empel.
It's interesting, wasn't it, coming into that pit lane there, and you remarked at how Annemarie Wurst was putting her foot down, really trying to put pressure on the pedals. Once she saw her opponent going into the pit, she hasn't managed to close the gap yet, though. Looking brilliant. Of course, that first big win of the World Cup at Flamanville in the top level. And here she is now with 1 lap to go, gets the bell. Final lap, Fem van Empel is riding away with this first cross of the season. It's a gap that's continued to grow. It's 45 seconds now, barring any sort of mishap or disaster. This is not coming back, is it now?
No, I don't think so, unless, like you said, a big mishap. But Anna-Marie Verse continuing to just put in a great performance here. Betsema also, even though she had the mishap, you know, yeah, she kept the time consistent, but she continued to lose time to Van Empel and also to Anna-Marie Verse. So even though she did kind of have a moment there in the middle of the race where she was able to come back, you know, it didn't end up being Betsema's day. But she's never been, you know, at the beginning of the year, she kind of has had a little bit of a slower start in the last couple of seasons. So, but let's take a look at this. Oh no, Helen Clausel there just running into the back of Sonnekant. Oh, what do we have happening here? No, yes, oh, oof.
So, cross number 1 of the season. Time to zip up the jersey. There's no better way to start. Paul Salzen-Bingo have victory number 1 on day 1. And Van Empel turns up, winning in Kröbecker. So the rain's falling, the cross season's here, and Anna-Marie Verst is here. From winning 3 years ago, she's back on the podium on day 1. A wave to the crowd, and we'll see much more of her at the top level as this season takes off. And here comes Denise Bitsema, 3rd at this event 3 years ago. 3rd at this event in 2022. So that's the podium. 2 places on it for Paul Salzen-Bingo. They've had a sensational start to the